welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph.
To throw is Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for... Mark, yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. The Lions called their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Next to score, Bears 7, Lions nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, They simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and, man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On play action, Goff forced out left. Off he goes. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. 1st down and more to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Moving to his left. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
20.
Laporta in motion. Now Goff. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches up? It's 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll push forward for about a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-6 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll manage only a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. A tight end in motion now. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Gervon Dexter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180!
From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he's taken down up past the 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Now pass deep for St. Brown. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
13. Bears 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
10 at the 49-yard line.
I just want to rap. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Throwing again, Williams. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to have it just past their 25.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense panning out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. Right side, that's the port of the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. 1st down. First and 10 now from the 36. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Headed left. Fine time. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away. That pass falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now, this looks like a design run.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Laporta in motion. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Moving left, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. They go side right, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing, Goff. Throwing left sideline. Looked to be caught, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. It's incomplete. Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Lions first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Laporta in motion. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
180.
Throwing here is Goff. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Now Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Now Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it third and 4.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback abilities, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At midfield, a gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
180.
Goff to throw. On the field, he's got St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You're probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough.
Now Goff on target for Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
From the 23, here's second and 2. Laporta in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 on third and 2.
Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
180.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up second and 12. And the Bears
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down.
Go. Like 20.
Laporta in motion.
What's up?
A run with Gibbs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. But they're going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
120.
Laporta in motion. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
We are set for fourth and long.
Cut. 180.
From the gun, it's Goff. And I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
intercepted. Turnover on down.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Second and a yard.
Monunga going to get it again. Up the sideline to the 40. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now a toss. Left side. It's Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
The Lions called their first timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. On the ground, here is Monunga. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball in
Dos Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's hard. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.